Today we will be installing a full set of AVS in-channel vent visors on a 2020 GMC Sierra. This installation is similar for several different vehicle models, but it's a good idea to consult your model-specific written install guide for vehicle-specific guidance. Please read the written installation instructions thoroughly to familiarize yourself with the process before beginning the install. Start by laying out the contents of your visor kit and make sure you have all the proper pieces. A front driver side visor, marked with an LF, a front passenger side visor, marked with an RF, and where applicable, a pair of rear window visors, marked LR and RR respectively, a small scour pad, and a couple of alcohol prep pads. Other tools you will need include a soft clean towel, a flathead screwdriver, and a bucket filled with a solution of warm water and mild dish soap. Now that you're properly equipped, let's begin. First, roll all the truck windows down to help ease the placement of the visors. Beginning with the front driver side visor, marked LF, insert the visor, with the tape backing still in place, into the window channel, making sure that it fits snugly into the channel. Once the visor fitment is confirmed, you can remove the visor from the window channel. Next, using the towel and soap solution, thoroughly clean the surfaces of the exterior window channel seal to remove any dust or debris. This is the surface that faces the interior of the truck that the visor will bond to. Once the surface is clean, buff the inside surface of the channel using the provided scour pad, paying particular attention to the flat surfaces that the visor will contact. Buffing this surface helps prepare the surface and promotes better adhesion for the visor. After the entire channel has been buffed, use one of the alcohol prep pads to wipe down the buffed surfaces to remove any remaining wax, grease, and residue. You can now completely remove the plastic backing from the adhesive tape on both ends of the visor. For now, leave the backing on the long section of tape that runs across the top of the visor, but carefully peel back the first 2 or 3 inches from each end and fold the plastic backing tails downward towards the bottom of the visor. Now we're ready to replace the visor in the window opening and into the window channel, starting at the front flange, then working towards the rear flange while making sure that the visor is fully inserted into the channel. You want to apply subtle pressure upward and slightly outward, pressing the visor's flange against the channel. Roll the window up slowly and carefully. Do not allow the window to use the auto up feature, as you want to limit the speed of its travel. It is necessary to push the window visor upward and slightly outward as the door glass overlaps the visor flange in order to seat the visor properly. Once the window is fully in the closed position, make sure that the visor is properly seated around the entire perimeter. If the visor is not seated correctly, roll the window down and repeat this step again, making sure to press upward and outward as the window rolls up to properly seat the visor. Once the visor is properly seated, you can pull downward on the plastic backing tails to expose the adhesive tape and complete the installation. Once removed, it is important to leave the window rolled up for 72 hours so that the adhesive has ample time to fully bond the visor. You can now repeat the process for the front passenger door visor. If your truck is equipped with rear door windows, the visor installation is essentially the same. However, some applications utilize a special C1 clip that presses in, with the help of a flat blade screwdriver, behind the visor ends to compress the visor against the window channel. Please note that some visors tend to catch in the middle when initially installed into the channel. This causes the center edge tuck to pull down towards the window, as seen here. If this occurs, just pull upward on the center edge of the visor until you feel it pop into the channel correctly. You will see that it no longer tucks into the window. Then just remove the tape backing and you're done. Now you're ready to enjoy all the fresh air benefits that your AVS in-channel vent visors offer.